Hello student. In previous lecture we have studied the plane table survey definitions. Next one, that is the accessory used in the plane table survey. Now in this lecture we have to study the methods of plane table surveys. The methods which are used for completing the plane table survey. These are the following methods. Mainly three methods are adopted for plane table survey. First one method, that is the radiation methods. Second one method, that is the intersection method. Third one method, that is a traversing method. Fourth one method, that is a resection method. One by one method we soon. Plane table is generally used with the traverse drawn on sheet for filling the details. The plane table survey is generally used for locating the details of the land. The details of land is located in a traverse. As we know, traverse is a series of connecting survey line. This figure or graphical figure, geometrical figure, is known as a traverse. There are mainly two types of traverse. First one, open traverse and closed traverse. We know open traverse means the starting point and end point of the traverse are different. Then this traverse is called as a open traverse. And closed traverse means the starting point and the end point of the survey work or traverse is the same. Then this type of traverse is called as a closed traverse. In plane table survey, the shape, geometrical shape or figure is generally used as a traverse. It means the series of survey lines are selected for locating the details. Generally, in traverse, the closed traverse, in plane table survey, the closed traverse are used. This method cover both these aspects of surveying with the plane tables. Now we soon see the first method, that is the radiation method. Radiation method means it required the plane table to occupy in a single station. It means in radiation method there is only one instrumentation, and this instrumentation is located at the center of the traverse. It means first we select this traverse station point, and center of this traverse station or the traverse, in that traverse at the center we set the plane tables. In this method the orientation procedure is not required because only one station is selected, therefore no orientation is required. Generally the radiation method is used to conduct the survey of an area. The table is kept at a convenient station commanding a full view of the area to be surveyed. It means the shape or land whose area is have to be find or we have to calculate. Then at this area, in this area we select the survey station and the traverse is formed, and at the center of this traverse we first select the instrumentation, and from that instrumentation the all points of the survey stations are visible. The survey stations or instrumentation selected in such way that from instrumentations the points which are located in a plot are visible from that instrumentations and able to measure the distance of that points from the instrument stations. So this radiation method, generally figure shows this is the radiation methods. There are instrumentation point A, B, station point A, B, C, D and E, and this is the A, B, C, D, E, A closed traverse, and P is the instrumentations. On that P stations, there is a P station are located at the center of this traverse, closed traverse A, B, C, D, E, A. Generally, P is the instrumentations. On that station, setting up of plane table is performed. It means setting up of tripod stand, mounting the drawing boards on this tripod stand. Next one, leveling. Any orientation is not done in the radiation method because the single instrumentations. P is a instrumentation, and A B C D E A. A B C D E A is a closed traverse which have to be drawn on the sheet by radiation method. First of all, we set the instrumentation P, and at over this instrumentation, fixing the plane table or setting up the plane table. After setting up plane table, that is a leveling procedure is done. Leveling is done with the help of spirit level. Leveling is done by the tripod legs of the tripod stand. After leveling, check the level of the drawing boards in such way that the water bubble of the spirit level is exactly at center at the four corner of that drawing boards. Now select or fix the traverse station A, B, C, D, E, A. After fixing the traverse station, P is a instrumentation point. This instrumentation point P we have to transfer on the sheet. After fixing the plane tables, fix the drawing sheet on the plane table. Mark the north direction on the sheet with the help of compass. After marking north direction, we have to transfer the point P on the sheet. As we know, for centering purpose, the accessory is used is a U fork with plumb bob. With the help of U fork and plumb bob, the P point is transferred on the sheet, named as a small p. After transferring the point P, a small pin, steel pin is marked on that point P or fixed at that point P. After fixing point P, with the help of tape, measure the ground distance PA, ground distance PB, ground distance PC, ground distance PD, and ground distance PE. With the help of tape, measure the distance PA, PB, PC, PD, PE, and PA. As we know, all the distance are measured with the help of tape or chain. Select the suitable scale. After selecting suitable scale, take the LED and LED is touching the point P on the sheet. Bisect the point A. As we know, LED is used for bisecting and drawing the lines. After bisecting point A, draw the line PA. Draw the line PA. We know the ground distance PA. With the help of suitable scale, mark this distance on sheet. Similarly, bisect the point B and draw the line PB. Similarly, bisect the point C and draw a line PC. Bisect point D, draw a line PD, and bisect point A, draw a line PA. After drawing all lines, mark the point A, B, C, D, E on sheet as a small letter by knowing the distance, and draw this point on this line, respective line, with the help of suitable scale. After marking all point A, B, C, D, E, A on that respective line drawn, joining the all point by line will form the ground traverse on the sheet. Provide a check line. One check line. Suppose we have to provide a AB is a check line on the sheet. AB is a check line. This is a check line AB. Check line AB. This check line is checked with the help of scale on sheet. It's same as distance on the ground. Suppose we have to take scale 1:100. It means 1 meter on ground is plotted on 1 centimeter on the sheet. Suppose AB distance on the ground is a 10 meter, then it will be on sheet is a 10 centimeter. If check line is correct, then our traverse is a drawn by plane table survey is a correct. So in this method, plane table survey radiation method, can draw the traverse. So this is the radiation method. Second one method, that is a intersection method. So in this method require Plane table station require minimum 2 stations. This method generally is used where the obstacles are taken and we have to locate the details of the plot. There from instrument single station it is not possible to draw the to measure the distance from the instrumentation and survey station. Then we require minimum 2 stations. At the time of selecting the station, select the station in such way that instrumentation A and B, suppose two instrumentation A and B are select, then it select in such way that the station A is visible from B and station B is visible from A, and the station are is able to measure the distance between these AB stations. In this method we require to perform the orientation because here is a two stations, station A and station B. If single station, the orientation is not required, but when we select two instrumentation in plane table survey we need to perform the orientation because the position of the plane table survey occupy in first station is parallel to the second station. So orientation is essential and can be done by backsighting. So in next lecture I will explain the method of orientation. There are mainly two methods, backsighting method and magnetic meridian method. The orientation is done by any one method, backsighting method and uh, magnetic meridian method. First, select two stations A and B are selected so that they are command a full view of the area to be surveyed. As stated earlier, select two instrumentation A and B. Suppose so these are the station A and B. Select in such way that the remaining all survey stations are visible or cover all the survey area. So in traversing method, first we select station P and station Q as an instrumentation and traverse station A, B, C, D, E, A. This is a closed traverse. From station P, first instrumentation point is a P and second instrumentation point is a Q. First, select instrumentation point P, perform the temporary adjustment, that is setting up tripod stand. Next one, mounting the drawing board on the tripod stand. Next one, leveling, and next perform that is a centering. In centering, perform the centering with the help of U-fork and plumb bob and transfer point P on sheet small p. After centering, bisect point A and draws a raise. Bisect point B, draw a raise. Bisect point E, draw a raise. Bisect point D, bisect point E and draw the raise with the help of LED. After drawing the raise, name the raise A. After drawing the raise, respective raise, naming that raise from station P, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash. After drawing raise, shift the instrumentation Q. After shifting station Q, before that, from point P, bisect point Q, draw a raise. As we know, the distance PQ is measured with the help of tape, but distance PA, PB, PC, PD is not possible due to obstacle to measure the distance. In such case, intersection method is selected. Now, in this method, PQ is a baseline or PQ is a two stations is known as a baseline. From that line, the traverse is plotted. So, after measuring the distance PQ with the help of tape on ground, the from point P, the raise PQ line is marked and distance PQ is known, the Q point is known or mark on the PQ raise on sheet. After drawing rays at station P, shift the instrumentation Q, plane table at station Q, and transfer the Q point on sheet as Q point position occupied on sheet same as ground point Q. It means as previous station we occupy the station Q. So this is a Q point, this is a Q point, this is a Q point is occupied at station P. At the time of centering at station Q, with the help of U fork and plumb bob, these Q points and these Q points are same. With the help of U fork and plumb bob, transferring this Q point and Q point are same. Next one step, that is we have to perform the orientation. It means the position of plane table occupied at station P is same at station Q. So orientation is done in backsighting method. Suppose this ranging rod located at Q is transferred to point P and the LED is kept parallel to these PQ lines drawn on the sheet, and after keeping the LED parallel to the PQ line, bisect the point P. After bisect the point P, for bisecting point P, rotate the plane tables. After rotating the plane tables, bisect point P. After bisecting, fix the clamping screw of the drawing boards. So in this way, the position of plane table occupy at station P is parallel to the station Q. After that Q by orientations, bisect the station A and draw a rays and name as a A2. After drawing rays A2, where point rays A1 and A2 is intersect, then this location is the location of point A. After that, from Q point bisect the point B, draw a rays QB and name as a B2 dash. After B1 and B2 where intersect, rays B1 and B2 is intersect, then this intersection point is a position of point B. Next one, similarly bisect the all remaining points and intersect their respective rays, then the position of these rays are ground points, in such way that the intersection method is done. Next one method, that is the intersection method. Next one method, that is intersection method. Next I will see traversing method. Traversing method, this method is used to connect two or more stations. However, it is similar to the compass traversing but are done simultaneously. Traversing is a method of surveying where by a series of lines are surveyed. Traverse may be open or closed. A traverse.